Hey, friends, welcome back to another edition of 4 Minutes on Friday. Recently, I was talking with some friends of mine, and one of the guys in this conversation was talking about how he had just learned about, I guess it was kind of an unspoken family secret. It was something he had no idea about. It wasn't the kind of thing that was totally devastating to him, but it was just kind of one of those like shocking realizations of, oh, this is a part of my family history. And he's in his 20s, so he's got a lot of life left to live. And the truth is, the older you get, the more of those kind of things can happen as you realize different parts of your own past and history and your family and that kind of thing. But for him, it was probably one of those first as a young adult, one of those first times that you're kind of shocked about something in your family history. And it got me thinking about something in particular. We have a tendency as humans to hide from our past and also hide our past. Even if the past that we're hiding from, or that we're just in general hiding, isn't our specific. So for this young guy, he was talking about a family secret that didn't have anything to do with his immediate family, didn't have anything to do with his parents or his siblings. It was something that was kind of further back in their family tree, and for whatever reason, the adults in his life, his parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, this little thing that was a secret, was that this kid had found out about, was a bit of a secret. It was not something that was talked about. There was no sharing of this family history. For whatever reason, we tend to decide on different levels for all of us what we're going to keep secret, what we're going to hide, what we're going to shade from others around us. And this is everything from certainly family, but certainly in jobs and relationships, and what we share with our neighbors, church family, all that kind of stuff. And we have to be careful doing this, because what it does is ultimately it shadows the truth about who we are, about what we're doing, about even our own personal histories. And I've talked about this before in the 4 Minutes on Friday, that we need to be careful not to hide from our history. The problem that can easily begin to show up if we are doing this about our distant history. Now again, this guy's the thing that he learned about, the thing that was kind of a secret, it was not devastating to him. It wasn't the kind of thing that he was like all of a sudden had all kinds of shame that he was trying to wrestle with. It wasn't anything like that. It was, in my opinion, it was a fairly low level secret. It had some embarrassment to it, but it wasn't the kind of things like, man, this is going to ruin, his future for generations to come. It wasn't that kind of secret. But the moment that we begin to hide the truth, it leads us down a path where we're more and more willing to do that with other things that are a big deal, things that need to be brought out into the light. My dad would always say, the truth is always the truth. And it is very difficult, if not impossible, to hide from or hide the truth for very long. Eventually, the truth catches up and the truth kind of comes to light. And he didn't say that to us as in a threatening manner, so to speak. It was just one of those life lessons that my dad tried to impart to us kids, is that the truth is always the truth. Don't be afraid of the truth. The truth is sometimes ugly. It is sometimes hard to deal with, but it is not something to be feared. The truth ultimately will get you to a place of greater trust with others. It'll get you to a greater place of understanding as well. We don't have any understanding of our history if we hide from the truth. So we're over 4 minutes again. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll see you next Friday.